One. Welcome everyone interested in integrative oncology. The Society for Integrative Oncology offers a diverse range of special interest groups, each dedicated to exploring a unique facet of integrative care. Today, we're thrilled to delve into the world of the Yoga SIG. This group unites healthcare professionals who share a passion for integrating the practice of yoga into cancer care. Throughout the series, we'll explore the specific focus of the Yoga SIG and its valuable contributions to the field of integrative oncology. So without further ado, let me introduce myself. I am Tabarak Qassim. I am an incoming physician intern joining the NHS in the UK. Now let's meet Maryam. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Maryam Ovissi. I'm a yoga therapist working in oncology and a member of the Yoga SIG group of SIO.
Nice to meet you, Maryam. Maryam, can you talk to us about what yoga therapy is?
Yes, well, yoga therapy is part of yoga, and yoga is a biopsychosocial spiritual model. It's based on indigenous teachings from India that has its root sources in texts that go back about 3,000 to 4,000 years. And yoga is a state of being, it is a philosophy, it is a practice as well. And yoga therapy is an aspect of yoga that has been specifically designed with an intention of helping alleviate suffering when it comes to disease of mind, body, and spirit. And we use a very kind of intrinsic to the model is the 8 limbs of yoga, which cover the multi-dimensions of us, from the mind to the body, to the senses, to the breath, and to layers of absorption and contemplation, from mindfulness to yoga nidra, to deep states of relaxation. And so it already has that integrated model in it, and it's always been there in the model of care. I also want to share that yoga therapy and yoga therapists, which is who many of us, if not all of us, are in the Yoga SIG, is a kind of a new branch of professionalism in the path of yoga. And IYT, the International Association of Yoga Therapists, in 1989 was founded, began accrediting yoga therapy schools as well as certifying yoga therapists. So this is a fairly new field of professionalism in the United States, and IYT is an international organization as well as in the world.
That's very exciting. I'm really excited to learn that yoga therapy is properly being integrated into cancer care. Now, Maryam, can you please tell us about your work as a yoga therapist working in oncology?
Absolutely. So I'm in Northern Virginia, right outside of Washington, D.C. in the United States of America. And I have been working as a clinician in integrative, in a center of whole person care at Inova. And I also have a private practice. In my work in oncology at Inova, the Shar Cancer Institute, and Life with Cancer, as a yoga therapist, I see patients both in the surgical unit and women's floor, and I also see patients in outpatient in infusion. And we refer to that as chairside and bedside care. And in my own private practice, I see clients individually. And when we work with individuals through the cancer continuum, I also offer workshops and educational programs for those on the journey with cancer. And what I love about my work is that we can really meet each person at any place on that cancer continuum. And it's been one of the most fulfilling aspects of my career, that I am really honored to be able to bring yoga therapy into these settings and into these integrated models.
Thank you. I'm sure your patients are grateful to have you as the therapist as well. Maryam, I'd love to know, what is the value of integrating yoga therapy into the field of oncology?
Well, one thing that is very, to me, evident when I look at different lifestyle diseases, and I would put cancer in that journey, is that we know that the healing in all of those does not come from one path, that we need a multimodality model of care. And also in the research that supports the integration of mind-body interventions into the journey with cancer, we know how effective things like movement practices, mindfulness are, breath, meditation, yoga nidra, learning ways of relaxation to help sleep. And we have great body of evidence to support the care. And we know, and I believe what I'm seeing is trends across the world, is that oncology and the care of patients with cancer is to have integrative or whole person models. Why yoga therapy is so well positioned is because we are here empowering patients with lifestyle habits to support them no matter where they are on that continuum, and also to support families. And because our model is inherently integrated and honoring the different dimensions of an individual, it is ideal for integration in oncology practices and clinics that have that lens in their care plans for their patients.
I absolutely agree with this. Maryam, as we are concluding, I'd love to know, what does being an SIO member mean to you?
Well, I absolutely love SIO. I've gone to many of the conferences. I've been very honored to also present at conferences in the past. And specifically also the Yoga SIG community. SIO has been really important to me professionally in my own development and just pushing forth my own study and a sense of connection to other yoga therapists working in oncology, but also the standard, almost like a torchbearer. I feel SIO is such a torchbearer for the future of integrated oncology by putting out guidelines, by working collectively with organizations, not just in the United States, but also internationally, for creating guidelines of care for integrative oncology practices, and weaving into that, of course, my own interest, yoga, therapy, and yoga. Very honored and very proud to be a member of SIO.
I absolutely agree. The Yoga SIG especially has been really active and really inspiring the rest of us SIGs to be as active as they are. Maryam, that was fantastic. Your insights on yoga therapy were incredibly valuable, and I know the SIO community truly appreciates this. If you want to learn more about the Yoga Sing and how to get involved, just join SIO. The link's in our Instagram bio. You can also find details about our upcoming conference happening this October at the City of Hope on our website. It's don't miss out, and we hope to see you there, and be sure to tune in as we dive into another awesome SIG within SIO. Maryam, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today. It was an honor to have you.
Thank you so much for setting aside the time, connecting.
Amazing.